Radio Giornale Bellunese now airing. Daily news from the Belluno province. Welcome to a new edition of the Radio Giornale Bellunese. These are the news from today, March 10th, 2023. 3 minors have been assaulted yesterday afternoon in Belluno. The culprits were, according to the testimony of the victims, two 25-year-olds who stopped the minors with the excuse of filming a music video, only to then threaten them and beat them to have them give them their phones. One of the three was able to escape and alert the police. One of the two criminals was identified, but the other was able to flee. They will be charged with injuries and robbery. Work. Tension between the unions and Confindustria for the renewal of the national contract for glasses. After the meeting held on Wednesday, Filktem CGIL declared the state of agitation for the sector, with the block of overtime and offer not flexible working hours. Daiana Lorenzini, the 36-year-old who had a car accident last week, passed away. She had been struck with a sudden illness while driving, which caused her to swerve and hit a tunnel's wall. She was brought to the hospital, where the illness turned out to be fatal for her. In grave conditions, a 58-year-old Polish man who had an heart attack while skiing in the Araba Portavescovo ski area. He was rescued by the police, first with a cardiac massage and then with a defibrillator. Swem's helicopter brought him to Belluno's hospital. A man from Borgo Valbelluna was sentenced to 3 years of imprisonment for aggravated injuries. He was being processed for assaulting an elderly man outside of a bar. The victim ended up at the hospital and suffered issues to his shoulder with a 3-month prognosis. Passing to sports, hockey. Cortina defeated in the second match of the Alps League quarterfinals. Cortina lost against Lustenau after the previous match victory. Tomorrow they will play against the Austrians at the Olimpico. The match will begin at 20:30. Football, Serie D. Dolomiti Bellunesi on the field on Sunday against Legnago, the first team in the rankings. For volleyball, in Serie 3, the Logistic Belluno will play on the 18th against Montecchio Maggiore. And that is all for this edition. We wish you a nice day in the company of Radio BM, the Bellunese Mondo Association's web radio. You just listened to Radio Giornale Bellunese, daily news from the Belluno province.